Oh, we need sound. We need sound. Hopefully, hopefully you can hear me. So, hey, let me see what's going on here. I need to turn my camera on. Got some camera action, got some microphone action, and all right, I think I'm ready. So, let's start this one off a little differently. Perfect. Thanks, Will. Good to see you, my friend. Hey, I didn't forget about you. So while we're here, let me just say, give me a call anytime this afternoon. I'm over here smoking a turkey and some eggs. I'm trying that one out after seeing several people smoking eggs on TikTok. It's interesting. So yesterday, let me start off this way. Yesterday, Ryan challenged me in a rather intriguing way. It was a seemingly simple and silly suggestion that I come do these live streams with a different hat each day. And what he didn't know at the time was that I used to collect ball caps. I used to collect hats from different places, different things that I've done, and each one that I have currently represents a different piece of my life, or maybe even something interesting that people don't necessarily know about me. So I was like, wow, it really struck me as just a fun way to introduce folks to more about Dan. So I wanted to start off today with this one. Will, you might be familiar with that one because you were in the same area, but this is a hat that I earned at my first duty station. This is the Crazy Hawk. What were we? Platoon squad? I don't remember. Um, but it was my first duty station where I was assigned as a crew member on fixed wing aircraft, the ARL M, which is the Aerial Reconnaissance Low Mission aircraft that we had in Korea as part of my duties. And I onboarded there and be quickly ramped up to become a mission supervisor on that aircraft. We got the Korean flag on one side, the American flag on the other, and the no fear on the back. One of the pilots designed this hat, and just a when I pulled this one out yesterday, it was just a great memory that hopefully um, made sense. Anyway, I didn't really have anything planned to talk about today other than starting with the story of this hat and Ryan's introduction to doing it this way. So I appreciate you, Ryan, for the suggestion. Now I just need to collect some more hats. Yeah, I know you remember the times back there in Korea and Pyeongtaek and Camp Humphreys. They were good times, and certainly glad to have been a part of that journey with other folks that I know, including you. So, yeah, I didn't really have much else to share today other than I am in the process of smoking a turkey right now, smoking some eggs, and I'm going to try some smoked deviled eggs this year to see how that goes. I think it'd be just an interesting touch. And I want to wish all of you who are here celebrating a happy Thanksgiving. Alejandro, thanks for stopping by to say hello, my friend. Good to see you. Um, I was just stopping in today to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving and I hope that you're able to celebrate and enjoy time with family, friends, or other people in your communities. And, encourage that you do take time to pause and reflect and think about what you're grateful for in business and life and all the things that you're working on, even if it doesn't seem like things are going your way right now. And with that, I'll say that I'm going to pause my live streams until Monday next week. Alejandro says, Happy Thanksgiving, one of the most amazing celebrations we have. Absolutely. It is a great time to be able to pause and just take notice and be present with other people, even if it's for a short time, even when you're not American. Alejandro, you just like the turkey? Is that what you're saying, my friend? So I'll stick around for a minute. Let me just open the floor, so to speak, to questions, challenges, something you want to share. Maybe it's something you're working on. Maybe it's what your plans are for Thanksgiving, whatever it is. If you'd like to throw any of those out, I'll stick around for a couple more minutes. But yeah, I just didn't come with any real specific plan today, other than to say I'm grateful for each and every one of the people I'm connected with, the communities that I've become a part of, and the communities that I'm focusing on strengthening or building with together. And that doesn't even make sense, but hopefully you get what I'm trying to say. Here locally, I'm working on a few things that are starting to take shape and just reinforce why community is important, at least for me. But I'm hoping to share that message with others here. Um, Alejandro loves to be grateful. You're a good man, Alejandro. I'm glad to be your friend. Same with you, Will. I'm glad to be your friend, your battle buddy, and spending all that time together in the military and serving together in those places. I know we have some things together that we're grateful for. So, um, Alejandro, the community that we're a part of, and the way you pour into others, and it's so great to be a part of that and see how those things take shape for each and every one of us. Had a great call with my coach today just before this, and I have some things to reflect on. But yesterday I alluded to how some things have just come together for me recently, and in a way that a year ago I would have thought of as seemingly unrelated events that were coincidental. I don't see it that way today. But just continuing on that, one of the things I took notice of was slowing down to be intentional in my faith, my journey, in my relationship with God, and in my relationships with other people. So right now, that's what I'm focused on, is slowing down to be intentional and to look at what the next steps for me might be. I introduced a pivot in my business. You may or may not have seen parts of that. Not sure where all of that is going just yet, but it certainly is taking shape in a way I hadn't expected. So it's great. Yes, Alejandro, let's get together after the holiday, my friend. I'll be I'll be traveling this weekend, but next week, anytime, I'm happy to connect and have a conversation with you and share some of what's been happening. Although I will just say that if you look at the homepage on my website, you'll see how some of that has taken shape, and that's danw.us. If you're not familiar for any reason. Um, I don't know why I still have your message up there on the screen, Will. There we go. Um, anything else? Any other questions, challenges you're working on, or something that you're grateful for going into this holiday? Love to hear from you. If not, I will wrap up this live stream right here. And if you missed it, Ryan, my friend, another veteran friend of mine, encouraged me to wear a different hat for each of my live streams coming up. And so the next time you'll see a hat will be on Monday. I'll be gone for the weekend, pausing the live streams again until Monday. But I do intend to have a different hat for each day that I'm on live, which means that if you have a brand that is represented by a hat, or you have something else, I'm going to need some more hats, y'all. I have a few that tell different stories and different interests that are who I am and what I'm about, where I've come from. But I don't know how long I can keep that up on my own. You have a French plane on my hat. Actually, it's not French. In fact, I think it was originally Canadian. Either way, there's only about 7 of them left, and it is the ARLM. It is an Army reconnaissance aircraft, part of the aviation unit where I earned my wings in Korea. Um, I know that the pilots receive their fixed wing certifications in Canada, but it's an American aircraft. Used to be used in what did they use it for? I don't remember the history. Man, it's been a long time. But thanks for pointing that out there, Wayne. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't see any questions or any challenges that people would like input or to talk through. So I came here to just wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to you again soon. Mohawk was before the ARL. Will the Mohawk is what's on display still at Huachuca. So. Okay, awesome. Y'all have a great one. I'll see you again on Monday, unless I hear from you between now and then. Feel free to shoot me a message with something you're working on or a challenge you'd like to talk through. Either way, I look forward to seeing you again next week. Have a great one.